there, welcome to my channel Mo Moon Tarot. My name is Mo. This is going to be your October zodiac sign reading for your sun sign. You can check your moon sign and your rising sign as well. I'm going to be using the Halloween Tarot, and I'm also going to be drawing an oracle card from the Oracle of Shadow and Light. So I hope this reading resonates with you. Keep in mind this is a general reading. You can also watch it for entertainment purposes only, but hopefully it will resonate with you. So here we go. Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel Mo Moon Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Taurus sun, moon, or rising sign for the month of October 2021. I'm doing a spread by Lindsay Mack. The first card represents what is happening right now. The second card represents how can I move through it with ease and grace. The third card represents what am I learning from this cycle of my life. The fourth card represents what is currently leaving. The fifth card represents what is on its way in. The sixth card represents what's my medicine for the moment. And the last card I will draw will be an oracle card for you, and we'll read the message at the end of the reading. So let's get your cards out, okay, Taurus? What is happening right now for Taurus? How can Taurus move through it with ease and grace? What is Taurus learning from this cycle of life? What is currently leaving Taurus's life? What is on its way in for Taurus? What is Taurus's medicine for the moment? And we'll get an oracle card. Let's get an oracle card for Taurus spirit. So we're channeling this message from source energy for you, Taurus. It's not coming from myself, it's coming from a channel. So let's listen to the message. Okay, so let's see what the oracle card is that we got for you, Taurus. We got card number 7, which is Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So I think that's pretty straightforward, but we'll read the full meaning of that card at the very end of this, okay, Taurus? Let's get into your tarot cards. What is happening for Taurus right now in the month of October? We have the 7 of Imps. So it seems like there's some sort of cooperation that is happening right now between you and maybe your colleagues at work. Some sort of joining of forces to get the job done. So let's see. How can you move through it with ease and grace, Taurus? We have the Ace of Pumpkins. So realizing that what you are able to do is actually a gift from the divine. Whatever you are passionate about, Taurus, whatever you work hard at in life, it's actually a sweet gift from the divine. However you make your money, however you keep yourself fit, however you take care of yourself is having an effect on your work life, on what you are using your skills and your abilities to communicate with your colleagues with. You're also taking into account how this hard work that you do benefits you physically and financially, and how if you feel good about yourself physically and where you are at financially, your ability to cooperate with the people around you is a lot easier. So what are you learning from this cycle of your life, Taurus? We have the 3 of Bats. So what I feel like you're learning from this cycle of your life is how to work through difficulties in your own life. So whatever areas that you feel like you've been struggling in, or whatever areas you feel like you are not as strong in. What is happening is you're learning from this cycle of your life that you are stronger than you give yourself credit for, that you're able to do a lot more than you thought you were able to do, that you're actually a lot more intelligent, a lot more hardworking, a lot more dedicated than you actually ever gave yourself credit for. And this is raising your self-esteem. So this is what you're learning from this cycle of your life, Taurus. So what is currently leaving your life, Taurus? In the month of October, we have the Queen of Bats. So what is currently leaving your life during the month of October could represent somebody in your life that uses harsh words against you. But also maybe a mental struggle that you were going through is also leaving your life. If we were looking at this queen in a negative light, we would say that it could be somebody who uses harsh words against you. It could be somebody whose words cut like a knife. So maybe you're leaving someone behind who was hard with their words on you. Or what is currently leaving could be your inability to speak your truth. Could be what is currently leaving you, Taurus. Your inability to speak your truth, because the Queen of Bats is the Queen of Swords, and she is very vocal. She is very communicative. And I feel like with this card here, for what is happening right now, the Seven of Imps, which talks about communication with colleagues, and with the Queen of Bats for what is currently leaving you, I feel like it could be representative of what's coming in for you. The Queen of Bats could represent somebody who is thinking through a lot more thoroughly, but also not taking the BS of others to heart. Maybe not taking the BS of certain colleagues that you feel like aren't worthy of your ability to care. Maybe realizing that these people are only colleagues, leaving your feelings at the door when you come into work, just doing your job, getting it done properly, and leaving. So what is on its way in? We have the Devil, card number 15 of the Major Arcana. So I feel like what is on its way in is I feel like a sense of enlightenment is what could be coming in. The Devil to me represents enlightenment. It could also represent misunderstanding of beliefs in life. But I feel like with this card, it's saying for you, what is on its way in is enlightenment. Understanding more so of who you are and falling in love with yourself for who you are, even more than you ever have. So what's your medicine for the moment, Taurus? We have the Nine of Bats. So your medicine for the moment with the Nine of Bats could be learning to process all the harsh words that were said about you. It's interesting how we have three bats cards here out of the six. The bats have to do with the mind because they're a representative of swords. So for your medicine, it could be like facing your demons, facing the things that you remember that people said about you during your youth, maybe as you were growing up, maybe the ideas that were presented to you from your peers or from past lovers that you maybe dated, where they didn't understand you properly and you kind of got a skewed view of yourself out of the way they looked at you and the way they thought of you. So your medicine is really facing those ideas that you were presented with and working through them and remembering that you are not who others say you are, but you are who you say you are, who you decide you are. So let's read this card, Poe, card number 7, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. It's interesting. I wonder how it's going to fit into the reading, this card, Poe. All right, so we got this card here for you for the month of October, Taurus. Message: time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So when it says time for change, it could mean with the 9 of Bats, time to change your thoughts about yourself, to learn something new. Could be with the Devil card, a sense of enlightenment for what's coming in, and to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So that's where we talk about your colleagues and your work, learning how to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. This lovely maiden, named Poe, after the famously mournful Gothic writer Edgar Allan Poe, is working with the constant of change. She is watching technology's advances and assessing them, good and bad, shadows and light. So too, you must decide what changes you will make to keep up with the shifts, not only in energy, but in technologies that are available to you. And somehow you will know exactly when it is the right time to take your use up a level and use technology so it helps you and keeps you connected and strong. The technologies you embrace can be used for good and can be used to effectively let people know what you can bring to the world. Poe speaks: tick tock, times are a-changing, and I know you too will change with the times, and yet remain entirely yourself, which I see that with the Queen of Bats, remaining yourself. You will be at once of the ancient past and of the new world that is coming swift, as the train that steamed towards me, making me gasp in wonder. As the train that steamed toward me made me gasp in wonder. Plan carefully, knowing that when you choose to make use of the new technologies, it will be fearlessly, gracefully, and with integrity. All the changes can be put to wholesome good and sacred use. The destructive capability of industrialization and pollution and mechanisms is one you understand too well, but you also know that some of the changes to choose from can be used for good, not evil. It is time for you to discerningly embrace the technologies that will allow you to realize your dreams. So maybe you're learning something new at work with some sort of new technology. The divination message is this: we are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world, where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with the technology we have created will shape us all. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this new tool can be put? If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online, and you may notice you have a talent for technology, for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies you've made. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon to bully and harm others, and choose never to use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings too. So with that card, Poe, it could very well, be that you're learning to do IT, internet technician, or maybe working on a YouTube channel or some sort of app, maybe developing an app. But I feel like, as with the tarot cards as well, it has something to do with work. It has something to do with accepting yourself, working through learning to accept yourself despite, having gone through difficulties, embracing your truth, embracing your voice, allowing yourself to be enlightened and to work through different shadow aspects of yourself that have caused you pain in order to come out successful, and to really use your mind in strong and powerful ways with the Queen of Bats, and to really work with technology to be successful. So that's your reading for October, Taurus. I hope it was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you like these readings. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.